We got a green stock planter like probably a month ago now, but with all the craziness of the wedding and stuff, I have not gotten it set up. So today is the day. We are setting it up. I took my nails off and everything just to do this. So if you guys want to watch us put it together.
Both of them are on good.
There it is.
Alright, there we go.
Now we gotta like plant it.
Plans, Lord, that these would go to serve to take care of our family and to raise money for missions to spread the good news about you and your son, Lord. I pray that you would just bless the step of faith that Brad and Mandy are taking and chasing this goal, even though there are uncertainties. But they're just stepping out in faith, Lord, because they know that they can do it. They know that you're with them, and we pray that just your hand would be in every aspect of it, and that it would prosper beyond anything they imagine, and that it'll be a blessing to our families and a blessing to everybody who they come in contact with. We pray this in Yeshua's name. Amen.
Amen.
Say hi to the little babies. These are my 4 Easter eggers, but I don't know if I've shown on here yet. I most likely have not. So they are so cute. I have not named them yet because we have had some not so great chicken luck lately. But these little guys are just the cutest. They're still pretty cute, even their little fuzzed out teenager stage. You guys are pretty ladies. Yes, you are. Oh, are you guys gonna say? Huh? So sweet. And these are my first harvest from the garden. This is a Spanish radish. These guys, I had planted them and it hailed, and so the seeds all got like dispersed and a little bit too close together. And honestly, I forgot what I planted where because I counted it as a loss. I thought like none of these are gonna do anything. So they grew. These guys bolted because it's hotter than heck outside, and I was digging them up because like, okay, I need to figure out what this is. And it was my Spanish radishes, which I have been so excited about since last year I got them. They have this black outside, white inside, and they taste so good, but interesting because they taste like a radish, and then you're chewing, and all of a sudden this spice hits you kind of like a horseradish type flavor. So crazy and so good. I was so excited to grow that. I'm so excited to have it. I'll probably redo some more and plant them a little bit better so I know what I'm doing. I need to look too. I don't think they do the heat too well because they bolted almost as soon as they grew. So I feel like I might need to wait till fall to plant more of those, but such an interesting flavor, so good, and it just like solidifies to me even more why I started a garden, because I want to try and experience new foods that you don't find in the grocery store. I've only ever found like the common red radish in my grocery stores. So to have a spicy Spanish radish is so much fun. I am cleaning all the greens to the radishes and the beets because my friend has got a juicer and they've been juicing a ton, and you can juice these greens and get the good nutrients from them. So I'm cleaning them with some cold water and salt. And I need to see how I could preserve all this stuff and if I could plant it and blah, blah, blah. So lots of learning that I need to do right now. But I wanted to show you guys that, and I wanted to mark it for myself too. This is the first little harvest of my 2021 garden, even though it's kind of a flop, but hey, I planted a seed and food came out. So I mean, I'm pretty excited about that. I hope you are too. And I'm not positive how you even preserve and store radishes. So if you guys want to help me out, I cut the little root part off, and now I'm feeling like I probably shouldn't have done it so far up. I think I should have done it a little bit lower. So I might have to like cut that part. I don't know. And I cut off the tops because I had pulled one and I left the green on it and it like went to mush the next day. So I'm hoping that these guys stay a little bit better so I can make like a salad with them or something. But yeah, that was fun. So I've got all my tomatoes pruned tonight. I had kind of like, let me sit down so I can talk to you. I have like a spotlight on me. It's one of my lamps, but with Lexi's wedding, I had started all my seeds and just kind of babied them, nurtured them, but didn't get them in the ground until after the wedding. So mid-April, which I last year had planted beginning April, mid-April. And then once I planted, we had a few more like life family events happening. So I didn't really get to tend to them all that much. So I have my tomatoes in, they're doing great, but they're kind of wild. So I pruned them back tonight, tied them to their trellising, and I feel a lot better about that. I also planted that green stalk, which I will have to show you tomorrow in the daytime, but I did mostly, what are they called? Herbs and my peppers, and I planted some beans, like some bush beans and some green beans in there, which I know are gonna have to trellis, but I saw a girl who did like a bamboo stick and let them trellis that way, so I'm gonna try that. And then we had to fence off my whole garden, one because Nash had been digging up the plants, like he had already ruined 3 or 4 pepper plants before I got the green stalk, and so that's why I just decided to put them in the green stalk because I feel like they would be safest. And he also has been killing my chickens. So we didn't think it was him, and then on Mother's Day he was eating my favorite one right at my back door. So he definitely has been the one that has been eating the chickens. We thought it was some other kind of predator, and maybe Nash just couldn't get to the predator because he was locked out of the chicken pen, but I think he had dug a hole and was getting them that way. So I am down to one of my original flock and then one of the 2 that I had gotten to supplement that flock when I had gotten roosters. And now my Easter eggers, then I have 2 barred rocks that are out there. They won't be laying for a while, and then 4 Easter eggers. So now I'm gonna have 8 chickens again, which I'm totally within my limit, but I was actually trying to beef up my flock a little bit, but Nash had a different idea. So it sucks. I'm really sad. Like, I was really bummed about the last one because she seriously was my favorite. She let me hold her whenever. She was kind of the queen of the roost, so she told all the other chickens what to do. And it was kind of sad the next day when I went out and was watching them. You could tell they were trying to figure out who's going to be the new queen bee, and like they just felt kind of lost. So it sucks. I am not happy about it at all, but we put up some extra fencing. They should be safe. He should be away from them. And yeah, so there's that little tragedy on the homestead. But like I said, we were starting to harvest a few things. We got lots in the ground, getting ready. I just cleared out the bed that all the radishes were in, so now I have to figure out what I want to plant there. And I'm kind of thinking corn. I had put it in the ground, and actually now that the whole area is fenced off, I have a lot more ground space I can use, because I still would like to do some pumpkins and watermelons, which I feel like I might be a little too late. But I mean, we got kind of a later start to summer, so maybe, I don't know. And corn, I want to do that too, but I might be too late for that this year, so I might just be patient and save those seeds. But I don't know, I just am really enjoying my time in the garden lately, so I want to do all the things. But let me know if you have any good recipes that include radishes or beets and how I preserve them, because I feel like I already screwed that up. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and there's probably gonna be more to this video, so I'll see you in a little bit. Here are my Easter eggers. They are like maybe a month old now. They're feathered out. They're so pretty. I love their colorings. They're so pretty. So it's time to move them out into the like halfway house, I call it, for with the big chicks can kind of look at them. They can get some like hard time because I think they're pretty big. Alright, here's the halfway house, the chicken halfway house. Brad just put it together. It's super temporary, but to be honest, this is our probably last batch of chickens in this house, so I didn't want to do something super permanent. But food, water, aren't they so cute? Now they have some weeds to eat. Lola is definitely
should have named you Regina George. My barred rocks just disappeared. I didn't handle them nearly enough, so they're a lot more timid of people. Shabbat Shalom. So it is Friday night. We had dinner, and so what we've been trying to do is on Friday nights we have dinner as a family, say what we've been thankful for the week, what our goals are for the next week, and just pray that the Lord will give us rest through the Sabbath. So we ate dinner, we took Nash for a walk, and I've watered my garden. The work is done, and now it's time to have a little fun. So we are going to have a fire and s'mores. I'm trying to make Fridays just a little bit more special than every other day of the week because it is the Sabbath, it is Shabbat. So I just want the kids to like look forward to Shabbat and know that, whoa, it's just a little bit extra special on Fridays. So I saw this at Costco today and thought we're gonna do that. Mom and Dad got ready tonight.
Hey, it's game
All right,
time.
show my.
Hang on. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I can't see. Hang on. Look at that. Hang on. Hang on. Whoa. After 24 years and 20 years of marriage.
And I woke up today feeling the most bloated ever. Girls, you know what I'm talking about. So, whatever. This dress is, I'm just doing it. I'm just gonna be humble. Whatever.
Stay humble, my friend.
Stay humble, my friends.
Nope. I gave you my little. I gave them the shot that I was looking at.
Oh. There it is. Here we go.
That's
Toby's senior banquet.
Senior banquet.
My room's a mess.
Yeah, don't mind the room.
I'm gonna.
Because somebody hasn't put away their clothes yet.
I'll record on my phone for the rest of the night, but I wanted to show you our outfit. Senior banquet. We're home, and Brad had to run by the church real quick. We have a big event tomorrow afternoon, and so we had to take some stuff by there, but it was such a great night. I got a little bit of footage from it because again, I was just trying to be very present. I feel like both my older kids are going through these major transitions and right on top of each other, so I kind of feel like Toby's has been taking a back seat because of the wedding, and so now it's like time to fully focus on him and his transition, and tonight was just a beautiful way to do that. It was just Brad and I and him and then his friends, and just seeing the things that we have prayed for. We prayed for him to have friends like he has now, and it was just such a good night, and it made it all more real that I have an 18-year-old son who's about to graduate high school. It makes me a little bit sad, but I'm gonna just really focus on, again, being intentional and present and just soaking up every minute and every moment I have in this season. So I'll insert some clips and just some photos that I took. I didn't take much, but it was a great night. They did like skits, and it was night at the movies, and so they did like a skit from Napoleon Dynamite, they did a skit from Star Wars. Like, it was just really fun. A nice dinner, some prizes and games, and just the juniors put it on for the seniors, and so it was just a really great night, and I feel like Toby felt special. And they did a slideshow, and of course it was like the sad songs and so it was just really great. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day. This is probably going to be an all drawn together vlog, so I don't know where I'm ending it. You'll see too. I wanted to show you guys some things that we have been doing to try to get reorganized in this house. So originally I had like 8 zones because the first time I had made zones, Brandon and Cassie lived with us, Lexi lived with us. It was just a lot busier of a house. So now we're down to 4 zones, and so everyone's jobs are getting a little bit more intense, but we haven't been doing zones for probably, gosh, I would say all of COVID, let's be real, because it's just been a free-for-all. So getting back to this, and what happens is a person gets assigned a zone, so then I know who's responsible for that area, and if it's not clean, I also know who needs to get on their chores. And again, it's been a free-for-all. So then this is our schedule. Guys, you do whatever works for your family. This works for my kids. They tend to stay up later and sleep in, and since we homeschool, we have the freedom to do that, and I have a nice chunk of time in my morning to get a lot of my work done and just have alone time. It works for us. So they wake up, this is their deal. This will be, now they have to do their zone at that time, and then we have been fighting about screen time because again in COVID, screen time kind of got out of hand, and we're having to rein it back in. So this is, and again, these things are like perfect days, right? There are no perfect days. This is my menu plan for this week. I'm always interested to see what people eat or do during the week because I feel like lost a lot of times. So I'm doing beef and broccoli and orange chicken, which I got from Costco, and then we have leftover beef and broccoli from Panda Express that was catered from our church. We had a bunch of leftovers. I sent a ton off with a bunch of people, and then I ended up with some too. So we're gonna eat those for dinner. Mississippi pot roast is a family favorite, and I'm gonna do a salad and some chips with that. Meatballs, these are the turkey or chicken, I don't remember what they are, turkey or chicken, from Costco. Broccoli and a Mediterranean salad. I got some pre-marinated chicken legs from Costco, Brussels sprouts, and like the mini potatoes that I do in the air fryer. The kids wanted to try salmon, and I am so down if they want to, so I'm going to be making salmon, Caesar salad, and green beans. Saturday is our Sabbath, and so this is usually our family dinner night, so it'll be a little bit fancier, and then there's lots of things. So I usually try to do a leftover day and just clean out the fridge, so that's what we're gonna do. And then I also have some burgers and hot dogs that we'll grill out on Sunday. So yeah, this is what we are eating this week. It's simple, it's a protein, a veggie, few starches, which is fine, but it looks good to me. We got our first squash and zucchini. First of the season, and our strawberries are getting ripe. Yeah, buddy. Boo, boo, boo. We're gonna have food.